test this again to make sure we are good. Good. I think I'm still humming. Good. I think I'm still humming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on this glitch right now, so please do me a favor. If you're coming on, let's see here. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just working on a few little glitches before we get started at 2. But if you're coming on, please hit the like button, hit the share button, and tag Lolly Dolly everybody and let them know. Prophet Ramon, not the squad. They lurking on social media in the comments, but we're all here today. And this is not the Ramon Preston Show. It's Saturday. So, while we're getting ready to get started, if you're coming on, please do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and text somebody, call somebody, tag somebody, and let them know that your boy is live. And I got a lot that I want to talk to you about today. I know it's going to be very powerful for you, very impactful. It's going to be life-changing, especially if you're ready to take your business or your finances or your ministry or something you have going on to the next level. So I'm excited about that. Let me make sure we're good. Next level. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'm just hearing my own echo or what. Let's see here. This is what happens when you don't know about technology, but you're in the office trying to make something happen. All right, let's see if we are making it do what it do. All right, let's see. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just working on a few little audio glitches. I want to make sure that my audio is clear and that you can hear me clearly before I get started. So hopefully you can hear me clearly. And I got my team double checking to make sure that I'm clear. I just want to make sure I'm not I'm echoing. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I'm, okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out why I am echoing right now. I don't understand it. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out. Am I still echoing? Trying to see how I can stop that echo. Trying to see if I'm, you can see if I'm still echoing now. I just changed the volume on one of the mics to see if I'm still echoing. I thought I heard myself echoing earlier when I was doing a test run about 5-10 minutes ago. All right, let's see here. Okay, is it still echoing now? Let me know if I'm still echoing. Is it still echoing now? No, I'm not. I sound good. Let me know if I'm still echoing. Oh, yeah, there we go, baby. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was having a few audio glitches. That's what happens when you come into the office solo dolo on a Saturday. Please do me a favor. Whatever city you're watching me from, I want you to drop that city in the comments. Who you representing today. Happy Saturday. My hope and expectation is that your Saturday has been absolutely amazing. If for some reason you were rushing on here and you didn't get a chance to get a pen or a notepad or another device or to call some of your comrades and colleagues and partners, people who might be volunteering on your team, if you have a nonprofit or a ministry, you might have some interns in your business. Maybe you're looking to hire a few people and you want them to learn some things while you're bringing them on board. I want you to invite them to join you today because I want to have an extraordinary discussion with you. And is it still echoing? It's still, check it. Hold on. Somebody just told me it's still echoing. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I should be good now. I just got a text from one of my team members. Okay, good. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what we do. We figure it out over here, y'all. I told y'all my team might not be in the office with me today, but they lurking. They stay on point. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you today a little bit about business, sales, marketing, and more. And for all of you that are business owners, you are ministry leaders, you are executives, or maybe you're looking to get into business, you're looking to start a ministry or some type of organization, I want to take some time to talk to you about business. Now, just last night I was reading an article, and the article was talking about how 40% of today's currency that's generating in the United States of America particularly was printed. This is what the article was saying. It was printed just within the last year and a half since the pandemic and the COVID and the quarantine took place. It's estimated that since the pandemic hit, the quarantine hit back in March of 2020, this article was saying that from that time to this time, not even a year and a half, 2 years in to this pandemic, that 40% of the money that's circulating in America was printed within that window of time. That is absolutely extraordinary. Of course, it's trillions of dollars, right? But what was really eye-opening to me is that the article went on to say, even though 40% of today's money that's circulating was printed since the pandemic began, most of Americans don't have access to that money. We're talking about people who work jobs 40 hours a week, people who might have side hustles in network marketing or maybe doing something as self-employed individuals or 1099 contractors, and even most of the 32 million small businesses in America. All of that money, or the majority of that money, is in the hands of people who were already rich, people who already were wealthy, people who already had multi-million dollar businesses, operations, and organizations. Now, no matter how you feel about where the money goes and how the money was distributed and all of the tax breaks and all of the favorable opportunities that business owners that already had it received in this pandemic, the bottom line is this: you got to get your information, You got to get your education, you got to get your training up when it comes to business, when it comes to sales, when it comes to marketing, and when it comes to establishing a solid economic foundation for your life. And so I want to talk about that today for a few minutes. And here's what I want to do. Again, if you are watching me on whatever platform, I want to make sure that you continue to stay in touch and get the notifications. So please do me a favor. Subscribe to our YouTube page. We have almost 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you are one of our YouTube subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you for continuing to support the movement. If you are on LinkedIn, make sure that you type in and search Ramon Preston. We have almost 7,000 followers on LinkedIn, which is a powerful platform, especially for people who are in business, who are executives, and who want to network with people who are in business as executives. Make sure you follow us on LinkedIn. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can find me at Ramon Preston on Facebook and Instagram. I also have a Facebook page for my company called Ramon Preston Enterprises. Please do me a favor. When you have an opportunity, maybe after this live ends, subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on LinkedIn and on Facebook and Instagram. You can actually follow me on TikTok and Twitter and Snapchat as well. All of them are at Ramon Preston. So again, today is a day that I wanted to just carve out a few moments in my Saturday schedule to talk to you about business, to talk to you about sales, to talk to you about marketing and other things that are interconnected to those primary systems, which business, sales, and marketing are systems that have to work cohesively together, which, by the way, for those of you that may not have the opportunity to stay on the whole time, I want you to take advantage of this offer that I'm extending for $97. For $97, you can click the link that's in this description and you can get access to three workshops. We're preparing to host a sales and marketing workshop on Saturday, November the 20th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be extraordinary because I'm going to be showing you how to put a sales cycle, a sales system, a sales program together for your business, for your organization, for your company. Even if it's not a for-profit, it may be a nonprofit. There still needs to be a sales system, or for nonprofit purposes, it may be a revenue generating system. And so I'm going to be showing you how to do that on Saturday, November the 20th. We're also going to be showing you how to put together a solid, sustainable marketing cycle, a marketing system, a marketing program for your company, for your business, for your organization. But here's the thing. While we are preparing to meet up either in person or virtually on Saturday, November the 20th for the sales and marketing workshop, I want you to take the next 6 weeks and challenge yourself to deep dive into business systems and financial systems. This is why when you click that link today and sign up for our upcoming VIP sales and marketing workshop, I'm giving you access to 2 other workshop trainings that we have already hosted and recorded. It's over 8 hours of training on business systems, holding companies, how to file and form your holding company, how to structure divisions within your holding company, how to file and form subsidiaries, meaning that you have operating LLCs that are owned by your main LLCs. We take about 4 to 5 hours and we deep dive into business systems. We deep dive into holding companies, subsidiaries, divisions, how to structure them. And we also have another workshop that we're giving you in this offer on financial systems. This is another 4 to 5 hour deep dive that I do on the ABCs of financial literacy. I go through a lot of details on how to create a financial plan, to understand banking, income and tax, income and expense tracking. We talk about taxes. I give you almost 100 creative tax strategies that you can use as business deductions. And in that financial workshop, I take about 2 hours and show you how to not only set up a QuickBooks account for your business, but also how to configure it in a way that it can be advantageous to you. So I want you to take me up on this offer. For $97, you're getting access to 3 workshops. It's actually 4 because the sales and marketing workshop is 2 in 1 that I'm putting together for our coaching clients. So please, if you're not able to stay on by the end of the show, be sure to copy that link or click that link. It's going to take you to our events page where you can sign up. You can RSVP for our VIP sales and marketing workshop on Saturday, November the 20th. It's going to be a 4-hour deep dive. We're going to be showing you how to create a sales system, a sales cycle, a sales program, a marketing system, a marketing cycle, a marketing program. Just those 2 programs and cycles and systems alone will accelerate your business. But while you're waiting for this live event, which is 6 weeks away from today, I want you to take advantage of the 2 bonus workshops that we have added to that offer. One workshop is going to be on holding companies, business systems, and the other workshop is going to be on financial systems, creative tax strategies. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know it by now, I just gave you some information about an article that I read last night, and the article was saying that since the pandemic began, over 40%, or somewhere roughly around 40% of today's currency that's moving around, the money that's moving around America, was printed just within the last 18 months. But most people who work every day, most people who own businesses and who's out there hustling and grinding, most of them don't have any of that money. All the stimulus money is gone. All the SBA PPP money is gone. People going to jail and still struggling, trying to figure out, how do I take my finances, my business, my family, my church, my ministry, my nonprofit to the next level? And the more we wait to learn these principles and to put these principles to practice. I'm talking about business systems, sales systems, marketing systems. The more we wait, the longer we wait to learn these principles and put these principles for these systems to practice, the worse it's going to get. So let's talk about business, sales, marketing, and more. I have a few things that I want to share with you today on this topic. And by the way, I'm not going to really be able to answer a lot of questions. If you have questions, every once in a while I might stop running my mouth and I'll look into the comments just to see if there's a question that I can answer. But if for some reason you have any questions and you would like your questions answered, I want you to take the information that you see in the description of this video. There's a phone number that you can literally text that question to. You can email me. You can reach out to us however you need to reach out to us. You can drop it in the inbox. You could drop it in the comments. We'll go back and we'll pull it. But however you get your question to us, I'm going to do my best to make sure that I answer it. So now, here's what I want to start with. I want to start with talking to you about the power of 4 C's, because if you're going to have a sales program for your company, if you're going to have a sales process for your company because you want to create an opportunity to make sales, if you're going to have a marketing system or a marketing program for your company, then that means your sales and your marketing has to be connected to what you have established with your business. In other words, if there's any system or any cycle that you want to use to create success and increase for your business, which in most cases it is a sales and marketing system, and cycle, because you got to have them. I mean, if you don't have a sales cycle or a sales system or a sales program, how are you actually making sales? If you don't have a marketing system, a marketing cycle, a marketing program in your company, how are you going to market yourself? How are you going to get attention? How are you going to promote yourself? How are you going to track what's working and what's not working? So sales and marketing is going to be essential. It's going to be important for your company. But here's the thing. Your business cycle, your business systems are even more important, because if you do not have your business cycles or your business systems correctly established, it's going to affect these 4 C's that I'm about to give to you. So this is why I'm challenging all of you to not only sign up, RSVP for the sales and marketing workshop that we have coming up, but take advantage of the other 2 training programs that we're providing for you, so that within the next 6 weeks, you can actually have an advantage, so that when it's time for you to put a sales cycle, a sales program, a sales system in place, a marketing cycle, a marketing system, a marketing program in place, when you get to November the 20th and you're ready to sit down with me and my team during this live workshop and put together a sales and marketing cycle and system for your company, if you have already gone through the business workshop and you understand business systems, business cycles, financial systems, financial cycles, I'm telling you, it's going to make your sales and marketing much better. Let me give an example before I go into the details. If you go out today and you try to sell something, or you go on social media and you try to market something that you want to sell, if you don't have your business systems and your business cycles in place, sometimes it can affect your sales and marketing. Most of the time, you never even get to selling something. Most of the time, you never even get to marketing something. Why? Because you really didn't have a business system or a cycle in place. In other words, the infrastructure was not there. It's kind of like going and buy furniture for a room for a house that hadn't even been built. Can you imagine going to Haverty's and you picking out furniture for your master bedroom, and then you get the trucking company to transport this furniture to an address that you give them, and then when they get to the address, it ain't nothing but like a foundation of cement, or maybe it's a foundation of cement with a couple walls being erected. The house is not built yet. So it really doesn't matter how nice the furniture is. It doesn't really matter where you position the furniture at. It really doesn't matter how much you paid for that furniture. So the furniture, to some extent, is like the other systems of sales and marketing that you try to add to the infrastructure, but the infrastructure has to be built. And so if there's one point I want you to take at the onset of this, and I'm going to try to sit down and pace myself, it is business cycles. Business cycles are more important than other cycles. So that's going to be like one of the first points, because I got 4 C's that I'm going to give you, because when you understand business cycles, now you understand that I have to have an infrastructure built for my business. And that infrastructure, yes, it does involve and include how you structure your company, which I always recommend structuring your company as a holding company, setting up your divisions. Perhaps you may have to set up your subsidiaries. But again, all of this you're going to learn in that business and holding company workshop. But your business cycles are going to be the bigger picture cycles that you have that give you the things that you need, so that when you go on social media talking about your business, when you go on ads, and when you go to networking events, and when you're sending emails out, and when you're calling people, all of which connect to sales and marketing, it's going to have a bigger impact on those sales, on those marketing strategies. Why? Because you've built a business infrastructure that has business cycles surrounding these other sales and marketing cycles. This is one of the reasons why most people who try to make sales don't make sales. This is one of the reasons why most people who try to market their businesses can't effectively market their business, because they don't understand that their sales cycles, their marketing cycles are all subject to their business cycles. So when there's no business cycle, guess what happens? There's no effective sales cycle. And now you might be thinking, what do you mean by cycles? What I mean by cycles are, how are you getting people into the ecosystem of your business? How are you getting people to come into the ecosystem of your business? And what steps are you walking them through in this cycle to make sure that you get their attention, to make sure that you build a relationship with them to some extent, you gain their trust, they purchase your products, you service them, you stay in a relationship of loyalty and commitment with them, and you continue that relationship on a business level. Most people never experience that in their business, especially solopreneurs and people who just have side hustles. You know why? Because they may have learned a little bit about sales. Then they go try that. Then they go learn a little bit about marketing, and then they go try that. Then they learn a little bit about a holding company. Then they learn a little bit about tax strategies. But nothing is sustainable because they're not really cycles. They're just sporadic strategies that the individuals are just throwing out, hoping that they put a hook in somebody and finally make a sale. But that's not how you're going to build a successful business. You're going to build a successful business by understanding that there are certain fundamental bedrock principles and practices that I have to have. And when I put those bedrock principles and practices in place, they are all centered around the bigger picture. And what is the bigger picture? The bigger picture is business. I'm gonna just simplify it. The bigger picture is business. All right? So if we looked at the bigger picture of business, here's the question I want to ask you. Why are you in business? Why do you want to be in business? Can we just answer that question? Why are you in business, and why do you want to be in business if you're not in business? You know why you're in business? I'm gonna tell you why. Because you want to make money. All that other lame stuff that you be allowing people to convince you about, it means nothing. Because if you're not in business to make money, you're not in business. Then maybe you need a charity. And even when you start a charity or a nonprofit or a outreach ministry or some other type of program. Oh, wow, I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta plug my phone up. My computer up. I forgot that I'm here by myself and I don't have my team. And we about to lose all power if I don't plug my computer up. So back to my point. Let me make sure we got power. There you go, baby. Don't start nothing. It won't be nothing now. So back to my point. You're in business because you want to make money. So that means your business systems and cycles have to put everything you do in perspective to what you're in business to produce or to make. All right. So when I create a sales program for my company, when I create a marketing program, or other words you might use, a sales campaign, a marketing campaign, a sales cycle, a marketing cycle, whatever you want to call it. When I create these things that relate to sales, that relate to marketing, that relate to operations, that relate to staffing, that relate to legal issues, tax issues, whatever systems and cycles and programs that you create in your business, all of these here have to still be subjected to what you're doing there. I am in business because I want to make money, even though I want to make money to do things for my family. I want to make money to do things for my church. I want to make money to do things for my community. Nevertheless, I've created this business system, and I have put together business cycles to generate more money. Can we all establish that fact? Because if you can't get past that, this is one of the reasons why you're probably in business and not making money, because you haven't established this bedrock principle and have built your practices on that principle. All right. So now once you establish that, your sales and your marketing, your operations, your staffing, all of the other things that you're going to have to deal with while you build your business are going to be a little easier. But more importantly, if you want to be successful in your marketing, if you want to be successful in your sales, you got to make sure you've established this in your life. I'm in business because I want to make money. All right, so now I want to give you these 4 C's, because business, systems, and cycles connect you to the power of 4 things. I'm going to give you these 4 things. So remember, this offer that I'm talking about for sales and marketing on November the 20th is going to help you put together a sales system, a sales cycle, and some type of sales program for your business. So maybe you don't have a script for your business right now. Maybe you don't really know how to deal with people over the phone. Maybe you don't know how to really copyright and draft your emails and communicate with people in a way that it gets their attention. Maybe you don't know how to put together moments like what we're having, to get in front of the camera and to talk to your audience about what it is that you do and how what you do can benefit them. Well, all of those little nuances are all interconnected to sales and marketing. But I can guarantee if you just take the next 6 weeks, all right, while we're preparing to train on sales and marketing, if you just took the next 6 weeks and you established a solid foundation for your business, making sure that you have it structured right, making sure that you have the correct systems within the infrastructure of your business, meaning that you have your holding company. If there are certain ideas that are considered to be divisions, you flesh those out. If you have certain operations that need to be separated from your main holding company as a subsidiary or subsidiaries, once you flesh those out, and then you understand the concept behind running a business system and creating business cycles. If you just prepared yourself for the next 6 weeks for that, once you dropped into this workshop on sales and marketing, is going to like accelerate it. Like my team, I have people who work on my team. They're employed by my company, but because they understand their lives and their employment is a form of business, that means they understand that their lives and their employment has to be very systematic, and it has to be based on certain cycles, bigger picture principles and practices, so that when they are talking to people about sales, when they are making phone calls, when they are getting phone calls, when they're texting, when they're emailing, when we're on social media engaging, when we're at meetings and events in person, they are already understanding what the bigger picture is, and they have a different level of intensity and intention behind what they're doing because they got all this situated up here, okay? So your business systems and cycles, which you have to get solidified, you got to get that in stone. They're going to connect you to the power of these 4 things. And I'm going to give you these 4 things, because if you don't have these 4 things, you're not going to sell. You're not going to market. It's just like some of y'all know what I'm talking about, because you're having a hard time making sales right now. You may be having a hard time knocking on people's door. You may be having a hard time getting in front of a camera telling people what you selling and what you offering. You may have a hard time calling people, asking them to buy something from you. You may have a hard time going to a meeting and standing up and saying, hey, my name is Ramon Preston. I'm the CEO of Ramon Preston Enterprises, and I'm a business consultant, business coach, and business trainer, and I can increase your income by 30% within 30 days and start and structure your holding company and operating LLCs within a week straight. If you're not able to do that, if you're not in a position to do that, it is because you don't have these 4 things. This is why these 4 things are so powerful, because your business systems, the infrastructure of your life. I'm doing this to make money. I'm not just doing this because I just want to do it. I'm not just doing it because it feels like a good idea. I'm not just doing it because I love people. All that may be true, but more importantly, when I make the decision to get into business, when you make the decision to be an entrepreneur, the biggest part of that decision is because you want what other people may not be willing to do to get, and that is you want financial freedom. You want to make money. You want to put yourself in the best economic position. And you got to stand on that 10 toes down, y'all. You got to be willing to stand on that thing, especially if you're like me in the Christian community. You're in the faith community. I'm a preacher. I'm a minister. I'm a leader in the faith community. You know, I pastored for years. I'm an apostle. So sometimes people can let their religious beliefs get in the way of their business beliefs, when their religious beliefs should fuel their business beliefs. Because I want to do so good for people that it makes me even more intentional. It makes me more intense in my business because of what I have a religious or a spiritual belief that I know I should be doing. So anyway, here are the 4 things. Let me give them to you real quickly. All right, number 1, your business systems and cycles. Let me just move that because I don't want to confuse you up here. Let me just say the power of, number 1, confidence. So your business, all of your business systems and all of your business cycles, systems and cycles, I'm going to put it this way, require the power of confidence. I want you to really hone in on what I'm saying right here. Your business systems and your business cycles require, and I'm not just talking about the systems of you creating a holding company or getting the right logos or getting a domain name or getting an EIN. I'm talking about even your business systems within your sales, within your marketing, within your operations, staffing, legal, financial, tax, all these systems and cycles. Your business systems and cycles require, number 1, the power of confidence. You have to develop confidence. Now, here's what I had to learn. And somebody checked me on this, by the way. And when they checked me on it, it taught me a lesson, because I thought, I'm not going to say I thought, but I misdiagnosed belief for confidence. So there was a time that I thought just because I had a lot of belief that I had a lot of confidence. But I realized I may have had belief, but it was totally different than confidence. So for example, I may believe that I'm going to be successful. I may believe that I can be a millionaire. I may believe that I can be great, that my business can grow, that I can change the world. But my belief in that is different than my confidence in that. Because in order for me to have confidence in being successful, in order for me to have confidence in being a millionaire, in order for me to have confidence in changing the world, I actually have to have information that I can put to practice, because that's what's going to build my confidence. So let me give you an example. If you play a sport, right? If it's basketball, if it's football, if it's tennis, if it's golf, maybe you play cards. You might be a good spades player, or you might be a good tunk player. But let's keep it 100. The more you do it, the more confident you become in it. Because even if you used to be good at something, you know, a lot of us, we done crossed certain age hills, and then we always look back and say, well, when I was 18 years old, I used to be a beast on the basketball court, or I used to be a beast on the football field, or I used to be an amazing cheerleader, or I played tennis well. Well, if somebody put you on the field right now, you may have the belief that you can do what you did at 18 if you 40 or 50. But you're not going to have the confidence once you start feeling them pains in your knees, or once your back goes out. Your confidence is going to be shaken. Now, if you would have continued to do that, let's say like Tom Brady, who has played football all his life, who has practiced, who has worked out, who has trained all his life, and still in his 40s shows up every week playing on the highest level of football, and he's performing like a pro should perform, because he doesn't just have belief, he has what? He has confidence. He has confidence in himself. He has confidence in, let me see here, let me just kind of break this down, because if you're going to be successful and you're going to make money, and you're going to be great, and you're going to have financial freedom, it's going to begin with you exercising the power of confidence. So you need confidence in yourself. How can you have confidence in yourself as a business owner and you're not trained as a business owner? You could never do, I don't care how good you are, you could never do what Tom Brady does on a football field. You could never do, no matter how good you are, you could never do what LeBron James does on a basketball court. But here's the difference between Tom Brady and LeBron James and you. They are in sports. You're in the sport of entrepreneurship. You're in the sport of business. You can actually, think about this, you can actually be better than Tom Brady and LeBron James in business if you get the right information to get your confidence up. So confidence in yourself is critical. Guess what else? Confidence in your products. See, most people can't sell or market their business or themselves or their products. You know why? Because they don't have confidence. They don't have confidence. See, I can remember even when I first started my church back in 2007, when my wife and I planted our church back in 2007, because I was confident in myself and I was already confident in what me and my wife were doing in business. I was confident in the product of preaching. I was confident in my ability to help people spiritually. So we literally walked around that subdivision and did that. And we would knock on the door, people would open the door. It was kind of like a ministry version of sales. My wife will tell you about it. And so we would knock on the door, people will come to the door. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? My name is Ramon. This is my wife, Dion Preston. We're pastors of our church. We're over here in the clubhouse. Oh, not interested. Okay, well, have a blessed day. We'll go to the next door. Hey, how you doing? My name is Pastor Ramon Preston. This is my wife. Not interested. Okay, have a blessed day. And we just kept doing that. And we would pass out flyers. And we did the same thing in business. My wife and I would walk into a business meeting or some networking event, and she would literally go one way sometimes and I'll go another way. And I'll literally walk up to everybody. Hey, my name is Ramon Preston. How you doing? Great, great. So what do you do? Oh, my wife and I, we're in real estate. And we would just do that everywhere we went because we knew we were confident in ourselves and we were confident in our products. So if you're having a problem, if you're having an issue, or if you feel like there's a reluctancy or apprehension you have when it comes to selling and marketing yourself, selling and marketing your products or your services, it's not that you can't get past that. It just means that you have to develop a solid infrastructure for your life and for your business. This is why I'm giving everybody these 3 workshops so that for the next 6 weeks, you can start training. You can start developing the confidence you need so that when we're sitting in front of you and we're helping you put together a sales system, a sales cycle, some type of program with a script that you can go out and start using to get customers to buy your products. And when you have a marketing system that you can use just with your phone or with your email database or with your call list or the numbers that you have in your phone, you can have the confidence to do this. Because confidence is a muscle that you have to build, but that muscle is not going to build if you're not working it out regularly by getting information about yourself, about your products, about business. Am I making sense? Man, I'm getting stirred up over here, y'all. So number one, the power of confidence is going to be, and your confidence is going to be in what? Your confidence is going to be in yourself. Your confidence is going to be in your products. Okay? Number 2. I got 4 of them for you. Number 2. Business systems and cycles require the power of choice. Another word for choice is the right decisions. So this is not just about choosing what to do, but actually choosing how to do it. Let me give an example how this works with business. When you develop the confidence you need in yourself and in your business, in your products and in your services, it's going to empower your decision-making mechanism, which means you're not going to be delayed in making decisions that actually make your business better. You're not going to be stuck in the paralysis of analysis when it comes to finding opportunities and taking advantage of those opportunities. Most entrepreneurs, even the ones who start developing confidence, still struggle with making the best or the right decisions for their business. So this is going to take discipline. Choice requires discipline. It requires daily habits. Because you got to get in the habit and the discipline of making the right decisions, not just for you, not just for some idea that you have, but you got to get in the habit and the discipline of making the right decisions, choices for your business. What am I doing today that's actually going to make my business better today? What decisions am I making today? Like some of y'all right now, you might be watching me and listening to me and you ain't did nothing for your business all day. You haven't worked on your confidence. You haven't worked on your products and services. You may have not even made a phone call to potential clients. You may have not posted anything on social media about your business. And guess what? Your confidence is going down because life is breaking it down. the less you do something, the less you want to do it. And the higher your fear goes and the lower your confidence goes, which means it's directly affecting the choices you make. See, I woke up this morning with confidence in myself, confidence in my products and services. I had confidence. Let me tell you, I had confidence in this upcoming workshop. I told this to my team yesterday before we left the office. I say most likely between 12 and 2 tomorrow, I'm going to host a live. And I'm going to be talking about things that are related to and central to sales and marketing, because I know this is going to be one of the biggest game changers for the people who learn these principles and put them to practice. I'm telling you, because most people know nothing about sales. Most people know nothing about marketing. And I have both sales and marketing experts in my life. And they all unanimously say the overwhelming majority of entrepreneurs know nothing about or very little about sales and very little or nothing about marketing. And guess what? Because I have confidence in my products, because I have confidence in my services, because I have confidence in what my business can produce. Why do I have that confidence? Well, just like LeBron James and Tom Brady, I'm showing up training every day. I'm going to practice. I'm going to rehearsal. I'm studying. I'm learning. I'm getting more information. I opened this live up telling you that I was reading an article last night. Friday nights are my date nights. My wife and I had business to handle that took us a long time to kind of get done, and we woke up early this morning still handling business. But guess what? We still had time to build that confidence, and I was able to make the choice to show up in the office today to talk to you about business, to talk to you about sales, to talk to you about marketing and more. Why? Because I got the confidence. And so my confidence keeps pushing me to make the right choices, to make the right decisions. I'm here right now trying to figure out how can I go live to convince people that they need to be trained on sales and marketing tomorrow, which is Sunday. And I got 3 church services to go to tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out how can I go live tomorrow. I told my team I want to try to go live as many days as I can between now and November the 20th, because not just the people who are in my coaching program, which, by the way, if you're in the coaching program, you get free access to this. So you should have already gotten an email with the free discount code, because everybody that's in my coaching program, you get our sales and marketing workshop absolutely free. And one of the reasons why I put both of these workshops together is because I knew this would be one of the last workshops that I'm going to host this year. And I did not want all of these clients that we have in our one-year business coaching program to go into 2022 without having a solid sales script, a solid sales cycle that they could use to start building their confidence, to start role playing, to start practicing and rehearsing, to make it a little easier for them to build their confidence and make the right choices to show up every day. So business systems and cycles require the power of, number one, confidence. You gotta get confidence in yourself and confidence in your products and services. If you do not have confidence in your products and services, it may not be because your products and services are bad. It may just be that you don't have them properly positioned in your business, or maybe they're not priced right, or maybe there's not enough value with the current products and services you have. So if you want help with that, I would love to help you properly position your products and services and properly price your products and services. That's one of the features and benefits that we provide in our one-year business coaching program. We make sure we help our clients in our program figure out what the products are based on their ideas, what the services are, and what the prices should be. So feel free to text the word coaching to 404-478-7213, the number you see in the description, 404-478-7213. If you text the word coaching, we'll speak with you on how we can help you. We can help you properly position yourself and your products and services in your business, properly price them so that you can have the confidence to take them to the market. Because if you have a certain product and service that you have this extraordinary amount of confidence in, it's going to be easier for you to do what? It's going to be easier for you to make the choice or the right decision to develop the discipline and the daily habits to show up with those products and services every day. No matter how many people ignore you, no matter how many people dismiss you, no matter how many no's you get, you're always pushing with intensity and intentionality for the yes. I've done it all my life. I was just telling somebody the other day, the risks that I take in business and the challenges that I face in business because of where I come from, they're nothing to me. The risks and the challenges, they're nothing to me. When you come from nothing, when you come from the streets, when you come from literally the guttermost and you become successful and build something that will live on throughout generations, even in the process of getting to where I am, I didn't have that issue because I'm like, man, being in jail is much worse. Being on the streets homeless is much worse. Being high out of your mind 4 days or 5 days straight with no sleep is much worse. Being on the run is much worse. Being lost and in darkness is much worse. And I've been all of the above. So to be sane, to be sober, to be saved, to be free, to be out of debt, to be happy, to be married, to be extremely blessed, and to deal with risk and challenges, it's nothing. But guess what? That confidence empowers that choice. So that's number 2. Let me give you number 3. I'm spitting game to y'all today. Business systems and cycles require the power of number 3. Whew, this is a big one, y'all. The power of contacts. The power of contacts. I cannot tell you, and I'm not here to throw shade today, but I cannot tell you how many business owners, how many entrepreneurs I talk with who will do anything not to make contact with a potential client or customer. I mean, they would do anything. If they could hire 8 people to get in front of them, they'll do it. Rather than you making contact. Why can't I make the contact? Well, I don't have confidence. I don't have confidence in myself. Have you ever talked with somebody and they just don't have confidence in themselves? And every time you try to look them in the eye and you like looking at them and you like, hey, hello, hey, how you doing? And they just don't want to look you in the eye. They looking everywhere else. They looking down. They looking over. They looking up because they don't have confidence in themselves. Well, guess what? Not only do we have to have confidence in ourselves, but we have to have confidence in our products. Like this is a product. This is just one of my promotional products I have on my website. It's a tumbler. I mean, this thing holds ice for like 3 days. Like I leave it in my car sometime and I go back and pull it out of my car 3 days later and I shake it and I still hear ice. And I love putting my alkaline water in it. I just feel like alkaline water needs to be in something stainless steel that looks good. It's like a straw. I don't have to pull it up. I can hold it. It's like really easy to use. But guess what? I have confidence in my product and I use it because it's mine. So I can take ownership of it. I'm going somewhere with this, right? So now when I want to drink water and I know water is essential, I can make the decision, the choice every day to say, as long as I keep this with me, I'm going to continue to stay hydrated with alkaline water that deserves to be in something very, very nice, right? So guess what? If I'm talking to you about water, or if I'm talking to you about ice, or if I'm talking to you about a product that could help you because you're dehydrated or whatever, it's easy for me to make contact with you and to talk to you about a product that I have made the decision to push and to use and to promote because I got confidence in it. And so business systems and cycles require the power of contacts. So think about this, and I say this to entrepreneurs all the time. When was the last time you text everybody in your phone telling them about your business? Or if you have a landing page, some of y'all should do it right now. Some of y'all should literally go to your website. If you have a landing page, you should go to your website right now. I go to my website. You should go to your website right now. If you have a landing page, I got several landing pages, but here's one of my landing pages on my certification and licensing program. You should be able to copy and paste that landing page and literally text it and send it to everybody in your phone. And you might want to put a little message with it. Hey, y'all, just wanted to let you know I'm expanding my certification program and my licensing program. If you or anyone you know who's interested, please click the link, take a look at what I'm doing. This is a new expansion project and program. It's going to help a lot of people. It's going to bring a lot of change and transformation economically to people's lives. You don't have to be all that deep, but my point is you can put a little message. Check it out. Keep me in your prayers. Let me know what you think about it. Send it. You could do an email the same way. You don't need no marketer to do that. You don't need some guru to do that. You don't need some influencer on social media to do that. You got to be willing to do that because you understand contacts equal contracts. Remember that. I'm giving you stuff for free today. Contacts equal contracts. Every day me and my team show up. They already know. Once we go over our briefing, go over our day, celebrate our wins, once we strategize on what we gonna do, the next thing we doing is what? We making contact. We calling the people we know. We calling the people we don't know. We emailing the people we know. We emailing the people we don't know. We looking for people we don't know. We're reconnecting with people we do know or we forgot about or who forgot about us. All we doing all day is making contacts. That's all we doing. And you're saying, well, Ramon, I just don't really know what to say to them. I don't really know how to deal with people if I talk with them. I don't know what to say in my email, or if I text them this today, I got to wait a couple weeks. No, it's because you don't understand sales and marketing. It's because you need to develop the ability to sell and to market yourself, but it has to be subjected to your overall business systems and cycles. So that means when you bring people into the ecosystem of your business, you understand the bigger picture. You're so confident in what you're creating. You're going to do multiple things to keep people in this whole ecosystem of systems and cycles that continue to move and grow and evolve. You're not perfect, but you are so determined you're going to continue to bring value to the people who you make contact with, because your contacts equal your contracts. All right, I got one more because my time is about up. I know we lost a few minutes earlier because I was working on my audio. So here is number 4. I'm going to give you number 4 and we're going to go. Number 4, business systems and cycles require the power of, number 4, conversions. The power of conversions. The power of conversions. Now, when I say conversions, I'm talking about you converting your idea into a product, your product into an exchange. I'm just exaggerating it a little bit. And your exchange into money. Because that's the ultimate conversion. The ultimate conversion is you being able to take an idea that you have, create a product with that idea, take it into the market, and exchange it for money. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the very essence of sales and marketing. Like, this is the very essence of sales and marketing. Now, although there are some intricate details within each step, because you have to know how to talk to people, you have to know what to say to people, you have to know how to work with them through certain glitches or moments of friction, right? But nevertheless, if you just looked at the surface of what you want to do with conversions, it is you taking an idea, making that idea a product, going into the market and exchanging that product or idea and getting money for it. And once you get the money, now your value goes through the roof. And I keep telling this to a lot of entrepreneurs, especially entrepreneurs who are saved and have faith in God and they love God and serve God's people. If you overpromise, don't be concerned about overpromising. Just be sure that you overdeliver. So your conversions should be based on you overpromising, because you know without a shadow of a doubt you're going to overdeliver. Think about this. Think about this. I am giving you an offer today. For those of you that are not in our coaching program, I'm giving you an offer today to click the link and to RSVP for a sales and marketing workshop on Saturday, November the 20th from 12 to 4. I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of creating a sales system, a sales cycle, a sales program for your business. I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of creating a marketing system, a marketing cycle, a marketing program for your business. But the value proposition for you and for me is not for you to just hold your breath and wait for 6 weeks. Because with this RSVP for $97, I'm giving you 2 free workshops that you can start training to be more prepared when you get to Saturday, November the 20th. So what am I going to be trained and prepared on? You're going to be trained and prepared on understanding business systems and business cycles, because those business systems and business cycles are going to require you to have certain internal things, certain principles and practices that have already been embedded in your mind as pillars, so that it will make your sales and your marketing easy, if that makes sense. So you have 2 choices. I mean, you got several choices, but I'm going to just give you a few choices. Number 1, you can RSVP for $97 for the sales and marketing workshop. All right. Once you click the link and you RSVP for our virtual sales and marketing workshop, you're going to get immediate access. Like immediate meaning right when the purchase goes through, you're going to have immediate access to 2 workshops. One workshop is going to be on the holding company. You're going to learn about holding companies. You're going to learn how to file and form a holding company. You're also going to learn how to structure divisions in your holding company, subsidiaries. I actually do about a 30 to 45 minute deep dive on how to reallocate or redistribute certain pre-tax revenue within your holding company. Meaning that, let's say if your holding company was LLC number 1, right? Your divisions were just operations that were just departments in your holding company, but your subsidiary, let's say if you had LLC number 2 and LLC number 3. In that holding company workshop that you're going to get access to, I actually did a 30 to 45 minute deep dive on how you can reallocate and distribute pre-tax revenue within your holding company. So that means the holding company owns LLC number 1, LLC number 2, and it owns LLC number 3, right? I can't spell for nothing right now. Let's say if the holding company owns these two. And so this company makes money, this company makes money, this company makes money. Well, once the expenses are paid for all 3 companies, the profits go up, or the net proceeds go up, which is pre-tax revenue, goes up to the holding company. We talk about how do you reallocate that or redistribute that, because once the money goes to the holding company and comes up to you, that's where you're going to be taxed at. So we talk about how you can come over here and create another LLC, and depending on what type of activity that LLC is centered around, this could actually be a non-taxable event or an event that minimizes your taxes substantially. Just that strategy alone is enough for you to learn about the holding company concept. So when you RSVP, you're going to get access to that. It's about 4 to 5 hours of training I did just on the holding company. There's a workbook in there that you're going to be able to use and track each session that we go through. And you're also going to get access to our financial workshop. And in this workshop, I teach on the 7 components of accounting, which are powerful, because most people who run businesses and who are actually the financiers or the financial leaders of their family, most people don't even understand the 7 components of accounting. We also give you almost, I believe it was about 75 creative tax strategies for deductions, for like business deductions. We talk about a lot of creative, and all of this information that I share with you. I'm not a tax strategist. I'm not a lawyer from LegalZoom, but I work with people. I have a legal department that works on our team. I have tax strategists, CPAs, and other experts that I work with. And this information is information that has worked for me and for so many other millionaires and successful business owners. And most of this information you're not even going to find. I don't care how much you Google it. You're just not going to find it. So for those of you that want to RSVP, you're going to get these 2 free workshops. And in this financial workshop, I also take about 2 hours to show you how to set up your QuickBooks account. Because if you're going to be in business, especially if you're starting a holding company and you have divisions and subsidiaries and you want to get into real estate investing and you want to reallocate and distribute pre-tax revenue in creative ways, you're going to have to learn business systems and financial systems so that when you create these sales and marketing systems, they're going to work within the systems and cycles you've already built in your business. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take advantage of the opportunity we are extending. It's an amazing offer for $97. $97, you're getting 3 workshops. 2 workshops you're going to have access to today. And the 3rd workshop, which is going to be on sales and marketing, we're going to host on Saturday, November the 20th from 12 to 4 noon. Now, guess what? If you would like to join me in person, there is an in-person RSVP event that you will see when you click that link. There's a there's an in-person link that you will see if you want to join me in person. All of you who are in our 1-year business coaching program, you get access to this workshop and to every workshop absolutely free. If you are interested in joining our 1-year business coaching program because you may feel like, you know what, I don't just need sales and marketing. I don't just need to learn about business systems and financial systems. I need a coach to walk me through the entire process of where I want to get to in my overall organization. Well, we have a 1-year business coaching program for you. We start you out in that program with an initial one-on-one coaching session where I and my team We will help you put together a goal for your business and for your finances. We will put a game plan. We will determine what infrastructure you actually need. Because if you're trying to do all this by yourself, even if you're getting the information, the learning process can be longer. So it's not a matter of if this works better than the coaching program. It's really just a matter of how quick do you want it to work. So if you want to have less time to get from where you are to your success, then you're going to need a professional coach. You're going to need someone who understands business and finances and sales and marketing and these systems and cycles so that we can put a real solid infrastructure together for you. But in addition to that, we also give you 1 year access to our on-demand online training program called the Blueprint Game Plan. That program alone will be well worth you joining our 1 year business coaching program. You're going to learn about goal setting. We have courses on goal setting. We have courses on starting nonprofits. We have courses on real estate investing. We have courses on financial literacy. We have courses on starting and structuring holding companies. We have startup kits in that program with tutorials to literally walk you through the process of filing and forming your own 501c3s, your own nonprofits, your own LLCs, and your own for-profit organizations. So if you would like to join our 1 year business coaching program, feel free to text the word coaching to 404-478-7213. That's 404-478-7213. I really urge you to take advantage of this RSVP that we're offering for $97 to join us and to get access so that within the next 6 weeks you can start training for business, for starting your holding company, developing your divisions and your subsidiaries, creating your financial systems so that when you drop this sales and marketing training into that business system, you're going to see immediate acceleration. I'm telling you, it works just like that. See, a lot of times when you haven't had access to that information, you don't really know it works because you never had the information. But the moment you get the information, it's kind of like when you go to the store. You ever went to Walmart and you bought like a device? You know, you bought back in the days a DVD player, or you bought a TV or some type of monitor or a new phone, and you open it up, you took it out the box, but you didn't read the manual. And you just swear up and down, you know what you're doing. And then like 20 minutes later, you sitting there like, man, this crap, man, this thing don't work. Well, no, it works. You just don't know how to work it because you've never read the manual. Well, when you start learning these principles and putting them to practice for business, finance, sales, marketing, those four alone, which are pillars, will accelerate your business to next levels. So for all of you that have watched today, please give me some feedback. Let me know how you enjoyed this discussion on the power of confidence, choice, contacts, and conversions with regard to business systems and cycles. We want to get you educated. We want to get you trained. We specialize in consulting, coaching, and training people for business and finances. And guess what? One of our biggest value propositions is we help our clients increase their income by at least 30%, in most cases within the first 30 days of us working with them. And we definitely show you how to start, structure, and scale any business, ministry, income stream, and wealth building dream. Please share this video with your family, with your friends. Give them an opportunity to get in. Let them know there's an offer for them to learn all the fundamentals of sales, marketing, business systems, and financial systems for $97. Like, where can you go? Where can you go right now today and actually for $97 learn about sales, marketing, holding companies, and financial systems? Where? Tax strategies. You learn about taxes. You learn about tax strategies. Where can you go? Where can you go and find all that information for $97? You know where you can go? You could click that link and go to RamonPreston.com/event and be a part of it, because I'm looking forward to hearing so many success stories from our coaching community, from our business clients, and from those of you that continue to just follow us and support us with what we're doing. We're on an assignment, and we want to help a lot of people make their dreams a reality. And because I started from the bottom, because I came from nothing, because I knew how difficult it was to navigate through the many processes to figure these things out, that's one of the reasons why I'm not just confident, but I'm passionate about helping people and educating people and training people, because once you get it, you got it. So I love y'all. Appreciate all of you for joining me today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. The number is in the description. You could text coaching to that number. If you want to join our sales and marketing workshop and get access to the other workshops while you're waiting for the next 6 weeks, and you have any issue signing up, just text the word VIP to that number you see, and we'll get back with you today so we can get you signed up immediately and get you started in your training. I love y'all. Remember, every Monday through Friday, we're going to be here on the Ramon Preston Show. I may show up tomorrow. I'm still trying to figure out a way how to show up tomorrow, because I need to get my team. I need to get my squad. And I'm not talking about my staff. I'm talking about my tribe, my community, my people. I need to get y'all trained on this. Like, we got to get trained on sales and marketing. We got to get that part. And guess what? If we get sales and marketing, and we already have a basic foundation for business systems and for financial systems, we're going to win. Trust me, this is the winning recipe, and that's why I want to give you that offer. So love y'all. Have an amazing Saturday, and I'll see you on the other side.